What's up, y'all? For anyone that doesn't know, which there's more likely not a lot of you out there anymore, Jack Doherty is a piece of shit pansy. That the little off of a kid that goes out and fucks people and then runs and hides behind his bodyguard.
Well, this lawsuit's about to destroy the streamer's life the way he knows it, as it's likely going to become the most expensive thing he's ever gone through. So meet Jack Doherty, once a cringe YouTube kid who literally...
Which, for him, is speaking volumes. The kid's got money. Kid's got money. He's one of them kids that should not have the money that he has at his disposal.
Stock creators to their own homes for content.
I want them to come out so freaking badly.
Now, I guess he just harasses random people in public for his own content, and whenever these randoms stand up for themselves, he hides behind his own security guard.
So he can go out and fuck with people, and then he can't defend his own. And even saying that, I feel is a joke, defending his own. So it's other people that he's fucking with defending their own, but in turn, it's him laughing at them because he's too much of a pansy to fight for himself. He has to fuck with people and get his bodyguard to do the fights for him.
I will never not see Jack as Randall from Recess here, as the stance and attitude is just identical. The security guards in combination with his own
Okay, that was priceless.
actions have now landed him in one of the worst situations possible to be in as a creator, being sued. And not only by the victim, but also his own insurance company is suing him for this lawsuit as well. So this whole situation, it dates back to the Halloween party in 2023. And while most people have seen the viral clip of Jack's bodyguard just sucker punching this random guy, not too many people saw the context of the clip from Jack's stream.
But at the same time, another thing that just baffles me is, yeah, the bodyguard has to be making some good money, but at the same time, where the fuck is his morals? Would I like to be making that kind of money? You goddamn right I would be. But at the same time, would I want to be working for a piece of just straight up garbage like Jack Doherty? No.
If you just simply jump back about 2 minutes before the sucker punch, you see Jack and one of the guys arguing about a comment Jack made about Corinna Kopp, who I believe was hosting the party. It's still a little bit unclear because I'm seeing some sources claiming that she was hosting the party and other sources saying that it was David Dobrik's party. Either way, it seems like it was a...
No, I am dead ass curious whose party it was, because if this is the clip I'm thinking of, there's another video that said it was David Dobrik's party, but at this point I got no clue.
Vlog Squad Halloween party. And the victim and his friend were arguing with Jack about something he said on his live stream about Corinna.
Hey, but you know Corinna lit. She is lit. Yeah, so don't talk, you can't talk. That's not like a joke, but like...
Why? I know they're wearing matching outfits, but why does the dude who has the glasses off and the red band around his head, why is he constantly grabbing his crotch? Like, that's... cringe.
So seriously, we're live streaming. Like, yeah, I'm just saying. It's all good. Like, I understand. No, but you can't talk that. Well, she's making racks. She making
obviously.
Yeah, racks. Okay. Racks. So don't be throwing that.
Man, listen, bro. What we doing, bro?
What we doing? No, I'm just. What are we doing? Dude, you make me upset. Why are you here?
Hold on. What we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing?
Hey, yo. Replay. Us two versus you two. All right, go. I'm running.
Okay, so that gives us a little bit more context.
Us two versus you two. No, it's called I'm going to give y'all and I'm going to pretend that I'm going to be in the fight when really it's going to be you two versus my bodyguard.
Two of Corinna's friends started talking to Jack because he was being disrespectful for her and that he should be more respectful to her because she is making racks. That doesn't have to make sense because what Jack and his bodyguard did, either way, is extremely wrong. Because At this point, they're just kind of yapping at each other. Who cares? The situation isn't really a big deal. All Jack had to do was walk away. But that's not what profits Jack. Jack wants to have as big of a commotion as possible to monetize it via his live stream, because he just is one big attention funnel, which then leads into his OF businesses. That becomes very obvious after all this happened. But then Jack's bodyguard shows up and says, "What's up?" And Jack...
Okay, one, who in their right mind would even want to see his OF content in the first place? Two, there's allegations about him hiring a minor/minors. What the fuck?
Jack says, "We're fighting them. You two versus us," and then he runs. In the lawsuit, they're using that against Jack. And that makes sense, because just a few minutes later, the sucker punch happened, which just seemed to come out of nowhere.
No, I'm saying.
You said what you said. You keep repeating.
That's all I'm
So
saying.
now, what's the next step?
Now, you want to suck my butt? Like, what are we getting? Damn. Call me drunk. No, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Appreciate you. Don't care.
I love how Jack always takes the lower road. In almost every single altercation I see.
Yeah, well, that
it's
is
like
Jack.
He's actively making the decision to come off as bad as possible. That in itself almost seems like a talent, because you really have to try hard to come across as bad as what Jack Doherty does.
It takes a special kind of human to sink as low as that. Let's make that perfectly clear.
Alright, ready? On the count of three. On the count of three, we walk this way, you guys walk this way. It's cool, Shay. It's cool, man. It's cool. One. Hey, Shay, go ahead. Go ahead. You never started walking? Hey, Jay, it's cool. It's cool.
I mean, it's just a bunch of drunk people arguing, but nothing that deserves a punch. And I'm showing you guys all of this to give everyone a picture of how random the sucker punch really was.
I'm staying right here. I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
You talking to me? I just think about me.
I'm just saying. You can say you don't want to. I'm just saying you don't say you don't want to hill.
Okay. Oh, pardon me. And who the is this random woman that just walks into, like, the middle of it all?
Hey, are you mad at me? Wait, now you want to talk about me then? I don't think you're talking.
Just because I'm at a party and I don't want to talk to you, you say that.
No. Not what?
That's literally what it was.
Okay, wait.
I literally got sent a clip in the middle of a party.
Oh, really?
Tell me
Clippers.
No, I'm party. I don't want to be on the street.
I'm just saying what? Wait, chill. No. Stop. You're saying y'all say no, just stop. Stop.
Yeah, stopped it there for obvious reasons. As you can see, that was not self-defense. That was a sucker punch. Then to make things worse, he's not even defending his client. As you can see, his client is standing safely right over there. The punch is here, Jack's over here. He's not defending his client.
Okay, so I have no more sympathy for this bodyguard. I did it first because he works for Jack Doherty. And then the sucker punch when he didn't need to, that's just fucking assault. Let's be real. That's just fucking assault. Oh my god.
Client here. And that's what the side of the victim who was sucker punched is using in court, as Jack is being sued by them for assault, battery, negligence, and emotional distress. And what's also really not helping Jack is he hired this bodyguard, Kane, when the exact same thing happened just 4 years prior to this event. So Jack hired Kane when Kane has a past of literally punching people when he doesn't need to do so. And of course, to make things even worse for Jack used this moment to promote his stream, not to apologize or show any sort of sympathy. It was like, great, this happened. I'm now going to promote it everywhere. But no.
At the same time, that's not surprising at all, because if we all look back at the McLaren wreck, he didn't give a shit about his cameraman. He didn't give a shit about any of that. All he cared about was the content. All he cared about was the footage. Even though his cameraman was, like, gushing blood out of his face, he didn't give a shit about that. He just, here, film this. Take this, get a good angle, film.
Jack is either delusional or desperate. Maybe both, as it now came out that he was trying to use his renter's insurance to pay for this lawsuit. This was not at his house. He was out of state. He was in California for a Halloween party. And he's somehow trying to use his renter's insurance to pay for this lawsuit? State Farm says that Jack is actually not covered here because not only does the policy not cover willful acts that cause bodily harm, he also posted a video of the fight on his social media pages and is using the footage as part of his business, which is also not covered under policy. As a result, State Farm is asking the judge to declare that they're not on the hook to defend him or pay out any money in the assault and battery suit. I'm trying to make sense of this stuff.
I think everyone out there is trying to make sense of all this